Everybody in the school board meeting. We've tried to pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Vederker,
Present.
Kuchar, Holstein,
Present.
Yaris, Ravish present, Doobie,
Present.
Anderson is on her way.
So I guess one big comment. Got to enjoy the soccer field so far. I think we should have points for at least hit the crossbar. But other than that, the ones you want to move to Florida, they don't have nothing on us because it's just hot and muggy there. It was this weekend, so. Any additions, deletions, or changes to the agenda?
Mr. President, I'd like to add the item A to the non-consent agenda of the laptop purchase.
Any discussion on that?
Move to approve the agenda.
Support.
Okay. Great. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Community comments on the agenda. Anybody? We have none. Here today. Consent agenda?
Mr. President, make a motion to approve the consent agenda and pay bills totaling $685,742.89.
Support. Motion support. Any discussion? Okay, roll call.
Vederker,
Yes.
Yaris, Kuchar,
Yes.
Holstein,
Yes.
Ravish, yes, Doobie,
Yes.
6-0.
Okay. Any communication?
Thank you, President Dooley. First day of school today, very smooth. You always worry about, a kid being missed on a bus route or students not having schedules. None of those things happened as far as I know. I mean, I'm sure there were some scheduling issues, but it was very smooth. All the teachers were excited and made it through the heat, so it was a great day. I think the MVP of the day is Miss Venezuela, Diana, with her lockers, because she's the busiest all day long with students that have locker problems and young ones. So we really appreciate all of her hard work on this very busy day for her. Marketing, I did share the marketing campaign in your packets. This is a social media and YouTube campaign. I really liked how it came out. I did ask the company, the designer, I guess you could say, if we could see it. I think there's a website that you can go to, but it targets certain areas, and if you were in those areas looking to buy a house or on an area that our area where students could go, school of choice, that's where it's really targeted. So, but I did like how it turned out. Construction update: the pump house by the new soccer field. It looks complete. There still are a few hookups on the inside, but it looks great. So I was happy how that turned out. It only took them a couple days to get that up. So I did talk with our architect, who's working on some plans for the soccer press box and storage, and he has it done. I haven't seen it yet, but he said, hopefully within a week I will get those. And I'm thinking maybe we could even make it look just like that, so they go together. We'll see when that comes in earlier or later this week, hopefully. Our Mount Forest cross country facility is looking great. I walked the 1 mile path last week with Mr. Penberthy. They were getting ready to roll it, but it's wide. It's really wide, and there's some nice hills that they made. Mr. Penberthy has put in so many hours out there helping with Johnson excavating, get it where it needs to be. And we really appreciate all that he's done and that they've done. It turned out the parking lot is huge. So the one thing that we still want to look at now and maybe get some bids is the roof on the pavilion, because that hasn't been touched in a long. I don't know if it's an original still, but so I made a few contacts. So has Mr. Penberthy, just to see how much that would cost to get a metal roof put on it, because it's really nice where they can do metals, they can do presentations, to have that nice pavilion. We don't want that to be destroyed with everything that's happening out there. So that's one thing we're going to look at. The health center is getting ready for plumbing and electrical rough-ins within the next few days. All the walls are up inside. They expect drywall to be up within a few weeks, so they're moving along great. I did also get a contact from the Sterling Health Center that they have products that are start coming in, so they're going to store those next door in that empty room. So that's moving along nicely. Any questions or any other construction things? I think I hit everything. Roof, they told me last week that they should be done today. I still see them out, so they're getting very close to being done. And I was told with our flood that we had, or the leaks, that they went through and changed the insulation because they didn't want to have a problem. I was told that they did that. They went back in and made sure that everything was done correctly with that. No, they should be out of here this week for sure, if not tomorrow. Any other questions with construction? As far as our open positions, we do have a couple of Title I parapros open. We're down one bus driver, which that means our mechanics have to then do the route. And they've been doing that for a while. It's nice to have that extra one if we can, where they're then in the bus barn fixing.
Still drive the bus?
What's that?
Will Jeremy still drive the bus with this new?
Not if he doesn't have to. He could. He still could do, and that's one thing that we made sure that he was still able to do all of the things that he has done and helped with and work on things when needed. So he can still do it if he's needed. And then we do have the one special education opening that we're okay legally. We have enough teachers to fill. It'd be nice. I mean, if we ever could get it, we would like it to just have more support. But we are okay with our numbers to have that right now. In the math, we have a math position that was open that we had to bring our title teacher from the elementaries up to do that. So we're going to keep that open, and if we get someone, we can move her back down into that position. So, registered numbers for the first day. Last year, compared to last year, we had 1273 last year. We have 1258 this year. So that's 15 less. The problem with these numbers, we really don't know if these students are here. I mean, last year, that number of 1273, they were registered, but maybe there were 20 students that didn't show up or didn't come. So it's a rough estimate that we're close. We're in the same neighborhood. We'll see as we get closer. I'll have administrators do a count and see, get a better count for that. And I'll talk a little bit about athletics. Mr. Huber is out at the soccer field right now, but we're full speed ahead this week. Soccer had a tournament last week. Volleyball has a tournament tomorrow. Both have played. I know our cross and golf have played, have had contests already, and football starts this week as well. So it's things are going great, and we're excited.
We're Gary and I were out there. We approved the fence.
Yep.
We're out there. I know we're doing the 3 sides.
We're doing all 4 sides.
Oh, okay. We're looking at it, on the ends, if they just ran it connected to the back of the softball and baseball, or full softball.
I don't think we're going that far. There's not going to be that much room. So I mean, we can always look at it, but I know what we bid for was, all 4 sides,
Right.
and give it enough room for fans to be inside there.
Right, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
We were
What's the
looking
ones
at
about the back of the bleachers?
A little bit further, yeah, it'll be behind that. Yeah. Yep, and he was supposed to start sometime this week, and I told him, don't rush a whole lot, because we still got to put the tops on the dugouts, that those were being poured, and so we'll have a crane do that. So I told him, we're okay, just as long as we're on your schedule in these next couple weeks.
What we doing? Did we ask them about the fence out here by the scoreboard? We noticed when we went up the scoreboard. Are we
And
gonna
that,
change
we're holding off until we get the backing. I think they're gonna do a wrap type thing on there, and I'm sure they're gonna have to get close and put that up. So maybe for this week's game, I have talked about getting a snow fence or something put up just so nobody's sneaking through there.
Okay. We were just wondering when we went out there, we got all that new, if we were gonna run like the green fence to
No, I was just rolling the one that they took back, put back on. Yep.
Okay, anybody else? Any other questions?
All right, thanks.
Okay, report for administrative staff. John, you got anything?
Yep. I started elementary today. We had a really good first day. I'll be honest with you. I was really apprehensive about having a new person over transportation. And like Andy said, we had absolutely no phone call in the morning about the bus blowing by their kid. And we had one call in the afternoon that I'm going to tell you wasn't our fault. And it never had it. I mean, it was transportation was so good today. It really, truly was. So kudos to Kim and Jeremy and Rhonda and Reagan in our office for having all that happen.
Is that because Judy Birdhouse is gone?
Rolling right along, kindergarten education day was a huge success in our building. People seem to like it, teachers seem to like it, superintendents seem to like it. So that might be something that we really truly do keep on having at our building. We bring in a group of kids in the morning and their parents, and a group in the afternoon with their parents, and they have a 2-hour time block that they spend with the teacher. It really is a neat thing. It's really, really great. So
I was apprehensive at first,
Yeah.
but going in there and seeing the parents being with the kids, and it's kind of a smooth transition. It was great. It was really nice.
and
Yeah.
we did account for every kid in our building, and today we had 367.
I'll go next. Just wanted to touch on a couple of things, and we are starting the new year with middle, and a lot of this is combined with high school as well. Had a really successful meet and greet last week on Tuesday. 6th grade came first. A lot of their parents or family members stayed. Was able to address them in the high school gym just to kind of touch on some hot topics while I had them at my will. And 6th grade were able to kind of navigate the school with the help of National Honor Society, find their first hours, their lockers, just kind of get acclimated. So they were comfortable the first day. Invited some community resources to come in, which was something new this year. So they kind of lined the halls of the high school gym for the dismissal of 6th grade and for the 2 hours of 7th through 12th grade meet and greet. So I think that was a nice addition. Okay to say we're going to be doing a big push. You'll see a lot of stickers and locker stickers and posters around. We have the support of our school resource officer, Deputy Campo, and you will probably see it on the website for the middle school, high school, some social media coverage. We also have a virtual presentation that's coming up on September 13th. They will do middle school first and then high school second. 2 weeks after that, we have a foundation. They're called the Before Foundation. Local student from Ithaca High School graduated in 2021, went on to play for Wayne State football. Passed away due to suicide in January of 2023. So not that long ago, Dad was AD for Ithaca, still is football coach. And he will go for free around to schools and talk about suicide prevention and social media usage. So we have him coming just to kind of front load the school year to kind of head off some of the major problems that we see throughout the school year. Communication, kind of another big push for both Dr. Brown and myself, just making sure that a lot of communication with parents as well as staff. They seem to be responding really well to that. Crisis response plan was kind of revamped through the whole last school year and is complete, as well as an emergency guidelines document that will help guide staff members throughout the district if they have any emergencies that happen, mostly medical. That's all I have.
We had a great first day at Linwood. To piggyback off what John said, elementary kids were really excited to come back. Parents were excited as well. We did have a little snafu in the kitchen this morning. We realized our oven wasn't working, so thanks to Sue and her crew up here, they were able to cook the food up here and transport it down. Lorraine was a little nervous about that, but it worked out. The kids got fed. Little kindergartners had to wait like an extra 20 minutes, but that's okay. So thank you to Sue and your people up here for doing that. Other than that, great, like I said, a great day. Our enrollment is up. Don't quote me on the exact number, but we have at least 125 students at Linwood, if not more. And last year, this time we're at 110. So we do have some more students. And a big thank you to Lydia and Catherine for helping me last 2 weeks with getting enrollments and students added and dropped while I've been without a secretary. So thank you.
Sorry to parent off, but most of the time, but oh my goodness. Great first day, nice to have everyone back. I know Tiffany touched on everything, but it was just really nice to have everyone. Our staff meeting went really well. District, welcome back, PD. It was just, the atmosphere feels really, really good this year, positive. We had a lot of really good feedback from teachers, K through 12, so excited to get started.
So, food service had a summer food service review a couple weeks ago. Dawn Madison is our analyst from the state, and she was here, and we had a clean audit. Yay. We're not having an AR review, even though we should get that.
Good.
On that tracks. We're too busy.
Okay. Yeah, non-consent agenda.
Mr. President, with a motion to purchase 19 laptops from Presidio Company, using the RNC contract at a cost of $1,470 per device, for a total of $27,930.
For a discussion?
Is that a class this semester?
Two of them, we have two classes left.
Our oldest, Zoe.
No. I think they're gonna do hand drawings, drafting things.
Is there software that goes with this too, or are these
Free
free
for
for
education.
using Autodesk?
It's AutoCAD, but we get it free for education and stuff. Yeah. We just need to wait for them to come, get it installed.
What's the student count, you know?
What order that class?
Yeah, you're on 19. Wait, what did you?
Well, he does it in a couple sections, so like when some are doing drafting, like actual paper pencil drafting, the others are. So when I talked to him, he figured 18 would be safe. I think the actual maximum class size is 20, but they expect there's gonna be some drop by the time they get into that. And then I bought an extra one for him because it didn't seem fair for the teacher to have to use it.
He needs one too.
Do we want to just limit it?
What's that?
That's an absolute limit. What, if one has an issue,
They,
is that gonna cause a problem?
they're new. We'll figure it. We're pretty good.
There you have it. Did they stay in the classroom?
They stay in the classroom.
Yeah,
These
so
are
they're
not
not gonna take
students.
them anywhere.
They
They're gonna
stay
be, there's 2 desks on the side, and then there's gonna be an area in back that we're gonna set up for charging, and I mean, they won't leave the classroom.
Their workstations.
Yeah. Well, they're laptops, but I mean,
Yeah, but still.
just because of space in that area, like, we looked at desktops, but, you wouldn't be able to fit more than 13 kids, given the counter space, so this way they can take it to the table and they can work.
Has it been that long since we had the class?
So the next thing will be plotter.
Well, we already have that.
Yeah.
They got that with a tribal grant a couple years ago. So, yep.
Would it be better, you said it's 20?
19, yeah.
Yeah, but the class limit's 20?
I think that's what it
What
was.
if we get one to add?
I mean, it's the problem is if you try to go too low, then it doesn't make sense to have the class. You know, ideally that class would be like maybe 15, but they can't.
No, I mean, but what happens if we get kids to add in now? We approved.
I think they already built some cushion in.
We
with the
did.
18.
The guy-
Yeah.
Okay.
I talked to the new instructor, and the way he runs it, he was pretty confident that 18 would
Okay,
Be good,
okay.
So, sorry, yeah.
He does words in there, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay.
because he runs it in 2 parts, so I don't think all the kids are gonna be on machines at one time.
Any other discussion? Motion support, right?
Yep.
Okay, roll call?
Vederper,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Kuchar,
Yes.
Holstein,
Yes.
Rabish, yes, Yaris,
Yes.
Doobie,
Yes.
7-0.
anything there, right? Public comments. It's an easy one there.
Yeah, I went out to the first game at the soccer field last week and it really looks great, so. Long time coming, and wait for it, but, nice facility and, it's just gonna get better with the other finishing touches. So that's good, and I want to thank Katie for sharing the, summer pics of the staff that they shared, with him. So it was good seeing their families and that they hopefully recharge their batteries a bit this summer.
Yeah.
And then the site committee, I can't meet probably before 5:30 on that September 3rd, so.
And Tom might not be able to, so I'll contact you guys for another date. That was the first try, so that one might not work. We'll keep trying.
All right,
And you're most 5:30 for most days, right?
I can meet close to 5.
Okay.
I get out at 4:30, so.
Okay, we'll look into it. We'll find
There's
out.
no cops on the road.
Don't say that. You're recording.
Yeah, I noticed you eating that ice cream.
Yeah,
You're-
that's the best thing to do on the motorcycle. Runs to various ice cream shops around the state.
Well, several of us just did the training for the new superintendent evaluation. It's already done here, I think Chris is gonna have to mention that online. stuff. Yeah. And they just have
You
changed,
should take it on.
change some of the stuff, they removed the highly effective. The top tier is not that effective, so that'll be a change.
My theory there is the Michigan Department of Education didn't want anybody rated higher than they are.
See how it goes. It didn't seem like.
We're probably
much of a
doing,
big change.
we're gonna be doing one in the mid-year though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
They're start with, they're
Yeah,
heading
right,
to
yeah.
mid-year evaluation, so. It's not
Rigorous,
Yeah. Anything else? Okay, see you
Move to adjourn.
Motion support to adjourn, discussion, none, all those in favor? You're adjourned.
Thank you, everyone. We're winning that summer.